you knew Muhammad Ali, and you have one of the great stories ever. Please tell.
I love telling this story. It's one of those great memories of my life. Muhammad, of course, was my hero. As a black male in America, he did something that no one else could do. He could talk his walk, and walk his talk, I should say. And on top of that, he was a role model because when he said, "I stand for something," he meant it. Okay? Now, aside all that, I'm sitting in my house one afternoon, and I get a phone call. "This is the heavyweight champion of the world. Come by my house right now." Click. And I said to myself, I think that was Ali. I think that was, I know the voice. So I called a friend of mine and said, "Muhammad Ali called me on the phone. He wants me to come by his house. Do you know where he stays?" And he said, "Yes, he stays in Hancock Park." I said, "Put me in the car. Let's go over there." So he drove me over. We pull up to the gate. The guy at the gate says, "The champ's waiting for you." Okay. So now I pull in, and there at the top of the hill on his lawn is the heavyweight champion of the world. And his first line to me was, "You're late." So now we get in the house, and he's walking around. So he says, "You know, do you play piano?" Of course I play piano. You know, I'm thinking to myself, he jabs, you know, he's playing with you. He said, "Okay, if you can play the piano, play my favorite song, Once, Twice, Three Times a Champion."
Change the verb, I love it. And did you do it?
Of course I did. And from that moment on, it was just a fantasy for me because he sat in that room. I had him for the whole afternoon. And his living room was so funny. He had a horseshoe sofa, and his seat was in front. So you know how he wanted to sit every day. And he told me his entire life story of his struggle and what he had to go through to get to be Muhammad Ali. Great, great, great moment.
We want to talk about you. You're a man of many talents.